Hello Pisces, how's it going? It's time for your reading. My name is Kelly. I'll be doing the read here and we're going to get right into it. See what's going on. What did you guys think of the beach yesterday? Kind of nice. It sure was hot up there in Medford. I think the high yesterday was 98, so it's pretty hot. It gets pretty hot up there. It doesn't get hot here. What's going on with Pisces? I think the high today is 60. So it's not even 60 right now, I don't think. What's going on with Pisces? Laguz. Laguz. Wow. I like Laguz, Pisces, especially when it's in the upright. And you know, Laguz is talking about, using your intuition, okay? It's very, very important that you're using your intuition. Trust where this is going. It's like, Laguz can be something like really something really deep, but it can also be like flowing, like clear flowing water where you can see to the bottom, your intuition. What else? Ehwaz. This is the horse in reverse. It's actually, see, it's shaped like a saddle, but it's in reverse. So something is got blocked or something. Okay, something is halted. Here you are, just going, flowing, and then all of a sudden there's some block right here. And also, Ehwaz talks about trusting yourself. When it's in reverse, trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust that this, trust, that this is good. Water flows through obstacles, by the way. So, there's some sort of an obstacle here, but, water flows around obstacles. Tarasasas. And it's in reverse. So, this is saying here, whatever it is here that you don't trust, trust it. Trust your gut. Trust what's going on. There could be something or someone that you don't trust, or it doesn't necessarily have to be that you don't trust, but maybe, this person could be wrong. And I feel like something has got you blocked. So, with Thrasus in reverse, you don't want to lash out. Don't lash out because it'll make it worse. Okay, don't lash out. It might be tempting to. Don't lash out. What else? Hagalaz. Hagalaz is like, destruction. It's like the tower, right? But it's here in the advice, and always the advice of Hagalaz is you can't control what other people do, but you can control yourself. And so with it sitting right here next to Hagalaz right here in reverse, that just doubles down. Do not lash out, Yeah, don't lash out. If you're gonna reach out, do it real gently. Yeah. What else? You know, hang on, let me get another ring here. Jera. I like Jera. Jera's a cycle. Okay, so, you know, whatever this is like, you know, this is something you've got to go through here, Pisces. But don't sweat it, because this is about ready to turn around. Whatever this block here is, it's going to turn around. And it's going to be upright the way it should be. And, you know, you may be trying to line things up, and it just hadn't been, something has been, you know, blocked to line up. But I feel that it's going to line up with Jera right here, whatever this is. Be interesting to get some cards on that too. What else? Othala. Okay, so now Othala is in reverse. Othala is a rune of the family. It's a family rune. This could be a family member here. It doesn't have to be. And I can't really tell more yet, but this person, you know, when it's in reverse, it can indicate somebody that isn't really happy. And it also, for us, you know, Othala is Pisces energy. So this could be us feeling, you know, not really too happy about some sort of situation here that has you blocked. What else is going on with Pisces? Fehu. Ooh, Fehu. I like Fehu. Fehu is money, okay? So this person is, you know, whoever you're dealing with, is really concentrating on money right now. Yeah, I feel that, you know, they might have distanced themselves from something here for something to do with money. Yeah. Could be, you know, I'm not really too sure. It's different for everybody, you know, Pisces. This could be, somebody that has distanced, a family member that has distanced themselves and has just been working on money. Or it could just be you that is, you know, not so happy about some sort of block. And this is somebody that is working on their personal gain or something. Let's see what else. Perthrow. Well, that's good news, really. Perthrow is really not a bad rune, actually. You know, it talks about fate, and you know, it talks about you know, like rolling the dice, you know. With it here next to Fehu, I feel that whatever this person here is, they're going through some sort of a transition, okay? And they could be detaching themselves from some sort of old structure, some sort of old family dynamic. This is a family rune. Yeah. And, you know, I think that I don't really feel that, you know, you could be dealing with an Aries as well, some of you. I'm picking up Aries energy. You know, when Perthrow is in the upright, things are not as bad as they seem. Okay? So if there's something worrying about this person here, it's not as bad as it seems. And this here, for us, is talking about something that we don't see yet. There's something here that we don't know. There's some sort of a block here. This is the nitty-gritty here with us. see what else. The blank rune. The blank rune. Okay. So now the blank rune is fate. You know, something you don't see, something unknown. So yeah, fate. This has something to do with fate here, Pisces. It sure does. I'm going to pull some cards on this, but I feel that. Yeah, let's get some cards. The anchor. The anchor. You know, and I like the anchor. You know, the anchor, this is kind of like reminding me of Laguz here. The anchor talks about stability, and it talks about, you know, something that isn't moving. Yeah. Laguz is water. It's deep, deep water. And when you stop something, you know, you throw the anchor in, right? Yeah. So, you know, the anchor stops a boat. It stops this is water. Yeah, this is not moving. Woman. This could be a woman. Doesn't have to be a woman, but it could be a woman. Okay? Some sort of woman that's got in your way here. That's put this stop on something. Doesn't have to be a woman though, but. And look at this. Now, this, I can't make this up. Look at this, Pisces. The mountain. There's the block. There is this block right here. Okay, you don't need to lash out at this woman because it'll make it worse. So don't lash out. But she's behind this block. And look at this, the key. There's the breakthrough. See, here's the breakthrough. Jera is the breakthrough. Yeah. So you're going to have a breakthrough here, Pisces. There's some sort of block going on, but I don't think the block is very... I really don't think that the block is permanent because I see Jera right here, and I see the key. All right, look at this. You got the clover at the bottom of the deck, and you got the child. Okay, so you know the clover is luck. Okay, so you're gonna have a stroke of luck. You're gonna have some breakthrough, and you're gonna have a new beginning. And this Laguz is gonna continue to flow. Like I said, water gets through obstacles. You know, water will get through this mountain. It goes right around it. It just, you know, if a raging, you know, river is flowing towards this mountain, the water is not going to stop and pool up. It's going to go around it. Yeah. So that's what I like about that. And, you know, the key is the breakthrough. There's the breakthrough here with Jera. And you're going to have some luck, so, yeah. And just believe in yourself, Pisces. Don't lash out, you know. Go through the correct channels to do whatever it is that you need to do. All right? And when you do that, there's the breakthrough. All right, you guys. Here, let's grab a couple other cards here. Yesterday was kind of a really short reading, but I had to kind of like drive all day almost. What's going on with Pisces? Hold your vision, Pisces. Fixed moon, hold your vision. Let's get one more. Your hard work is paying off, Pisces. New moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. You're very close to achieving your goal at the bottom of the deck. Well, there you have it, Pisces. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. And if you haven't, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. All right, Pisces. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.